Hello again. In the last video we did a review of one-step and two-step equations. The past couple of weeks we've been covering functions, what is a function, substitution, one-step and two-step equations. Today we're going to talk about multi-step equations. So it's just taking the concept from a one-step equation and a two-step equation and adding in more steps. So the first example is 5a plus 3 minus 3a equals negative 7. So over here in yellow I'm going to write my steps. Step 1. I'm going to combine like terms. So I'm going to identify my like terms. Alright? Here's an a term. Here's an a term. Here's a number term. Here's a number term. Okay, now I'm going to combine them. 5a minus 3a is 2a. So I have 2a plus 3 equals negative 7. Now I want to subtract 3 because 3 minus 3 is 0. I'll subtract 3 on the other side of the equal sign. And that's 10. So now I have 2a equals 10. My one step of combining like terms, as you can see, was actually 2 steps. So now we're on our third step. We're going to isolate the a variable. I'll divide by 2 on both sides. This is a negative 10. Don't want to lose that negative sign. And a equals negative 5. So my first step was combining like terms. Step 2 was isolating the variable. So again, two major steps. Step 1, combine like terms. Step 2, isolate the variable. Both in the step of combining like terms, I'm actually combining several like terms, which takes me 2 or 3 steps to complete. Alright, so that first one was just a simple multi-step equation. Now we're going to use the distributive property. For example, we have 14 plus 2 times 4g minus 3 equals 40. With this distributive property problem, I can see that I have these like terms. I have a number here, I have a number here, I have a number here, and a number here. And I want to get them together. But because of the order of operations, I know I have to do my parentheses first. So I distribute to the 4g and to the minus 3. And my new equation becomes 14 plus 8g minus 6 equals 40. So now I combine like terms. 14 minus 6 is 8 plus 8g equals 40. Now I isolate my g variable, my 8g variable, by subtracting 8 and subtracting 8. Now I have, I'm just going to come up over here. So now I have 8g equals 32. See all these steps I'm taking? Multi-step equations. Really, it's just combining like terms and then isolating the g variable. Well, I've finally combined all my terms, my like terms. Now I'm just going to divide by 8 to isolate the g and get g all by itself. And I see that g is equal to 4. Now I go back and I check. Did I lose a negative anywhere? No, I did not. G equals 4. That's an example using the distributive property. So we have our two types of multi-step equations. The first being just a simple multi-step equation where I combine like terms and isolate the variable. The second is the distributive property, where I use the distributive property, then I combine my like terms, and then I isolate my variable.